Yeah, I heard word around town, it's a poppin' out.
Hey, yo, what is up, everybody? It is the King Hitman, and I feel like this is actually a unit who's going to get a lot of controversy, so let's try to put in perspective a bit how good he is, how, I don't want to gas, okay, let's take it step by step so I can give my full opinion. Dokkan Fest Super Trunks is on the way to JP Dokkan before the worldwide campaign. This unit is in the same slot every year, so we knew he was on the way, and we know, it was going to be either the type of unit that was going to be niche and they were going to get it out of the way, or we were going to get a unit that was going to convince people to summon because of how good they really are at their apex. And I'd say Trunks fits fairly well between the two. Like, I think he's this is a good little... You can get this out the way, like Dokkan Fest Super Trunks exists now, right? And also I don't love his kit. Like, I don't like his Super Saiyan kit, but let's look over what he does, okay? So what we would have to do to put that in perspective is look at his numbers before we see him in game at all. I don't love doing this. This is a new idea for me, but let's look over this. I'm just going to keep playing his animation over and over again. Him and this Gohan, who do have some decent animations. I mean... they're not crazy, right? It's just all right. But let's see. Trunks, when linked with LR Gohan, I just want to repeat, LR Gohan is really good. I said this in my initial video where I want him, the Super Vegeta EZA, to age like AGL LR Gohan because he's such a good unit. He's going to be a staple on this Android/Cell Saga at like type team, this Mastered Evolution team that Trunks is going to want to run. Trunks, when linked with him, we'll have an attack stat of 7 million. This is Super Saiyan Trunks. We'll have an attack stat of 7 million. Then it can become a 7.7 million attack stat if he does that additional. And it becomes 8.1 if he triple supers. On an active skill turn, it will go up ever so slightly. And he will have an 8.18 million attack stat instead of 8.11. Shout out to Pat for these numbers. I do have to say, this is a very nice, this is exact. This is a very precise breakdown. I'm just going to keep clicking this button, bro. Twitter, you can just keep replaying it. I'm not worried. His defense, however, at the start of turn, goodness, bro. His defense at the start of turn. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. 181k. Into a 402k defensive stat, into 494k, into 587k. He's getting obliterated by every single attack in the game that's a super attack from these red zone bosses. Even if he doesn't die, he's getting hurt. So that guard for him is looking real important right now. Super Trunks, I'm tolerating Super Trunks. I just want to make that clear. Super Trunks is pissed. Oh, excuse me, Super Saiyan Trunks. I'm sorry. Super Saiyan Trunks is pissing me off. The way he's built pisses me off a little bit. Without the Cell Saga allies, Trunks, mind you, he doesn't get his additional, so there's only 2 attacks on the way. He will get a 5.2 million attack stat into a 5.5 million attack stat. Damn near a 2 million drop. Massive for him, right? And I mean, obviously. And then his active skill turn, he will have a 5.8 million attack stat. His defense will be 129k. That's so bad, bro. Into 287k, into 350k. Alright, bro. When he transforms into Super Trunks, when he is at, remember he has the HP restriction based on how much HP you have left. He will have a 14.9 million attack stat as Super Trunks, which is massive because he's critical hitting into a 15 point, why did I say 19? What the hell is my problem? Into a 15.9 million attack stat, into a 16.3 million attack stat. So he's hitting very hard. I don't think I needed to say that to you guys, but I have the graphic up. I'm sure I'm going to edit this a certain way, so I'm sure you guys are going to be able to look at the numbers for yourselves along with me. But I mean, this is a very impressive offensive unit once he becomes this thing we're looking at on screen right now, being Super Trunks. I mean, his defense, let's look at his defense. His defense, he will he will have 312k essentially, 811k. I can't get over this, bro. 811k going into just under, like literally 2,000, under a million, and then a 1.2 million defensive stat once he is triple supered. Now that is insanity. His transformed attack stat, if you have a half of your HP, will be 12 million into 13 million into 13.6 million. Defense 260k into 675k into 831, just under a million again at 987 though. I like Super Trunks. I don't like Super Saiyan Trunks. Super Saiyan Trunks is the problem. Oh man. I mean, damn. He hits hard, but do you guys really think he's worth the trouble you have to go through those first couple of turns? Because you have to gamble multiple times with him. Like, he's just, he frustrates me, man. So let's look at his passive. And then if you look at the categories, like, let's just look at Android Cell Saga. He's not the only flaw in his team. He feels like Omega Shenron. There are going to be units on his team that are getting you killed too. Now, I told you AGL Gohan is going to be a staple. It feels like you might have to run this unit depending on what your setup is, but I mean, this unit is defensively is not holding up unless you get them half the board, right? They were so good when they came. I think they were like the 3rd or 4th best unit when they came out. I forgot where I had them ranked, but they were so good when they came out. This unit could use the EZA. It's a bit too soon. It's a bit too soon, but they could use they're gonna get their EZA expectations set by the community eventually. AGL Gohan, y'all know how I feel about him. This guy does have his EZA, so I wonder how he's gonna look on a team like this. Hold up. Is he even on? Let me look at this one more time. Master Evolution. Oh, is this Vegeta not on Rapid Growth? Oh man. Whatever. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. This Trunks' leader skill isn't my favorite. It is what it is. Who else am I looking at? I mean, I guess you gotta run STR Goku and Gohan. That does not make me happy. Into Future Gohan needs to EZA, bro. Like, badly. He needs to EZA. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if it'll be like a Dokkan Fest crying Trunks, or it'll be... I don't know what they'll do, but bro, he needs to EZA. What have we not seen from the Android Cell Saga? Like, let me hear from you guys. What moment have we not seen represented? Ooh, in Android 18 and 17 from their fight with the Z Fighters when they broke Vegeta's arm. We haven't gotten that in great animations. That wouldn't be the worst idea ever. It seems like we're kind of stuck. We might have to run physical Future Gohan. You can run this tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, depending, because he will be buffing Trunks, depending on how you set the team up. After that, bro, that's it. This team is, I don't care, bro. The conditions that Trunks wants to meet his full passive, I don't like it at all. I don't like this team. Super Vegeta is way too weak to be over here getting, I don't care, bro. Super Vegeta, oh my gosh, I'm so paranoid, bro, because Super Vegeta also wants to be in slot 1. Like, nah, bro, you can't run him at all, man. Oh my gosh, this team is so bad. I'm gonna leave this video there. I don't have much more to say. I wanted to see this. You guys know I'm not a huge APT mindseted, like, that's not my ideals, right? That's not my philosophy when it comes to this Dokkaning thing, but I thought maybe it would make me like Super Trunks more. His offense is what I thought it was gonna be. Like, it's not some massive jump from what I had a round idea of what it'd be. It's just so precise. So once again, shout out to Pat, of course, shout out to Minato for the translation, shout out to the Dokkan info site. Let me know how y'all feel about Dokkan Fest Super Trunks. I'm leaving it there. Young Hitman is sad and off this.